Hey, welcome to Atkins Diet in the Kitchen. My name is Kent Altena, and this week we're going to be making an ongoing weight loss friendly dessert. It's called Strawberry Rhubarb Crisp. It's very similar to what you might have had in the past, and I'm guessing most of you don't realize that rhubarb is actually an induction friendly vegetable that you can have on from day one on the diet. So come along with me and we'll cook some up. I have 1 cup of strawberries here and 2 cups of rhubarb. These are frozen. In the summer, rhubarb grows essentially like a weed, and you should be able to find it at any roadside stand. I'm going to cook this on defrost for about 5 minutes. Alright, now let's start on the crust. We're going to have 2/3 of a cup of almond flour. This almond flour is from Trader Joe's. And 1/3 of a cup of ground flax meal. I've shown you in my videos in the past, and I'll have a link on over here to the video in which I showed you how to grind your own flax meal. Alright, to this we're going to add another 1/3 of a cup of raw coconut chips that I'm going to grind up into making coconut flour. There we go. And you grind this up essentially like you would almond milk. Okay, so the almonds, or the coconut, is ground up into a floury substance. We're going to toss that in there. As we're waiting for our microwave to be free, we're going to take and butter our pan. This is an 8x8 cake pan. Alright, our strawberries and rhubarb are sufficiently defrosted. I'm going to put 4 ounces of butter in the microwave just to melt it. Alright, while our butter is melting in the microwave, take your masher and mash the rhubarb and the strawberries together. Basically, you just want to start breaking down the substance of both of the products. Alright, to this we're going to add 3 drops of liquid Splenda, or equivalent of 2 tablespoons of regular Splenda. Alright, I'll quickly finish up the mashing. And again, all we're trying to do is break it down. Alright, so you can kind of see the mashed strawberries and rhubarb. You're not trying to get a puree out of it. All you're simply trying to do is break down some of the cell structure of the two, as well as mix the Splenda up. We're going to pour this into the bottom of our cake pan. You can use your hands or your masher to spread it out. Okay. Our butter is pretty well sufficiently melted. I'm going to pour this into this mixture. To this, I'm going to add 3 drops of the Splenda. and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. This recipe was inspired by another low carber. She has a blog called All Day I Dream About Food. I'll put a link in the show notes below. This isn't a direct copy of it, but it got me thinking about how I can make something that I thought was delicious, and my wife really did too. So I'm going to mix up the topping together. You want to make sure that the butter is sufficiently mixed through your coconut flour, your flax meal, as well as your almond flour. And it should come out basically crumbly like you would imagine cornmeal would. Alright, so there's the crumbles for on the top. Basically at this point you want to just layer it in, kind of scattering it about. Alright, so this is what it should look like when it's ready to go in the oven. My oven's preheated at 350 degrees. I'm going to cook it in there for about 30 to 40 minutes, and I'll show you the finished product when it's done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a great February. We're having awesome weather outside in Iowa. It was 60 degrees today, which was simply fantastic. Talk to you guys later. Bye.